been a long time, everyone. I sincerely apologize for my extremely late August video. When I filmed this, it was already halfway through the month, and I wanted to at least show you the continuation of the 2021 Disney Princess Bullet Journal series, which is the lovely and gifted Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. I don't even know what happened with this month, but let's just say that due to my priorities in life and busy schedule, I barely had any time to sit down and film, let alone just journal in general. But yeah, that's life, and it is what it is. But don't worry, my September video is done and will be posted soon. But I just couldn't move on until I at least showed you a time-lapse of the cover page and a flip-through of the completed spreads I did for that month, which you can see I didn't do at this time. Everything was sketched out, but I had to complete everything off camera because, like I said, no time. But you will see all of the spreads later on in this video, after the cover art section, which will start right now. Okay, now I can talk about why I chose Aurora for the month of August and what's been going on in my life to cause this slight hiatus. This was actually requested by my best friend Chelsea because she wanted her favorite princess for her birthday month, which I loved doing. And I was so excited to show her the spreads I created. And I absolutely fell in love with this line art I did of Aurora. I couldn't wait to film this monthly setup. And then, toward the end of July, I had a bit of a wake-up call, and the anxiety of being unemployed hit its peak. So I put journaling and the channel on the back burner to focus on finding a job. And oh boy, that in itself was a different wake-up call. Which is funny because now that I'm looking back at what happened last month, Sleeping Beauty fits perfectly. Yeah, actually too funny. Maybe I'll talk about it in another video. But, Cliff Note version. In a way, I had my own curse to deal with from my former job, and that caused me to go into a depressive sleep. But then a year later, the curse was broken after I was offered my new job, which I am extremely grateful to have. And there she is. Ah, I love this cover page. Even though I drew all the princesses with their eyes closed, it suited Aurora the most. So, after I was done filming this section, I took a few days to complete the rest of the monthly setup and my weekly layouts. And I planned, keyword, planned to film the flip-through the next day and have the video up that weekend. But that's right, 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to get back to filming. Luckily, I already sketched out and planned my September setup and filmed that video right after this. And during filming, my lovely mother gave me her input on my process. And here she is, Aurora. Didn't I like how her
Do
dress
it from the
looks?
other side.
What do you mean the other side?
Put the camera shorter legged on the table so you can sit in front normally. You have the ability to make that short.
Alright.
Do you have a remote? I thought you had a remote.
I do have a remote, but it doesn't matter. I could just chop out the stuff I get up and stuff.
Oh.
Like this. I could chop all this out.
Is it recording all of it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to flick stuff up at you.
So, now that everything is set, let's take a look at my August setup. We've all seen the cover page, but I love how I did her dress. That and her hair are my favorite parts. Oh, I love this calendar. Mainly because of the title month. I was so happy with my Middle Ages Gothic font lettering. And then I used stickers to decorate the page and make it look like the fairies created the title, and the little forest animals just chilling on the calendar. I absolutely loved it. Then next we have my focus section, trackers, and social media content planning. Yeah, so the vision for this page was to have Fauna's fail attempt of a birthday cake be the days of the month. And yeah, the planning did not happen until the end of the month. So anyway, I at least remained focused on my job searching like I wanted, and even got a job. And then I wanted Flora's thread and Meriwether's cleaning supplies to decorate my chore trackers, which I didn't use. Ha ha ha. That's what happens. I don't know why I bother. So for September, no trackers. I have 2 new spreads I will be using. So stay tuned for that, and we're now going into the weekly layouts. So for week 1, it was all about the gifts and curse Aurora received as a baby. We have the gift of beauty, the gift of song, and then Maleficent comes in to curse the poor babe. And then Meriwether saves the day with her gift of changing the curse from death to a deep sleep, which will be broken by true love's first kiss. For this month, I chose a Dutch door layout so I had more room to write compared to the previous month, which worked out well for me. Week 2 was my favorite spread because it's all about my favorite scenes in the film. One of the reasons Sleeping Beauty is my favorite animated classic is the artwork, which we can thank the Disney legend Eyvind Earle for his amazing landscape backgrounds, colors, and styling that gave the film its medieval storybook look. Seriously, I was watching this with Chelsea on her birthday, and I was just gushing about the trees. Anyway, on to week 3. Of course, I had to include the fight over the dress. It's too iconic. But then this is when Aurora is told the truth, which leaves her heartbroken, and right on cue, Maleficent lures the princess to her doom. Which, yes, it's sad and tragic, but that scene was drawn beautifully when she's lying on the floor, and especially when she's in the bed asleep. So beautiful. Now we move on to week 4, and the pictures are a bit dark, but it's all about Maleficent capturing Prince Philip, who later escapes with the help of the fairies in order to battle Maleficent in her dragon form, which has the best quote in the film. "Now shall you deal with me, O mighty prince, and all the forces of hell!" Not to mention, it is one of the most visually pleasing battles I've ever seen. Now we have the final week of the month, when Philip kisses Aurora awake and they live happily ever after. And Flora and and Merriweather fight over the dress color. I personally thought either blue or a nice ombre between pink and blue, but that's just me. And as usual, I have my journaling pages after my weeklies. And boy, did I have a lot to journal about. And, like here you can even see my brainstorming for September's color palette and washi tape, which you will see in the next video. So there you have it. That was my Sleeping Beauty inspired month, which I am very happy with how colorful and beautiful my spreads turned out. I just wish I could have filmed the full process, especially for Chelsea because I know how much she was looking forward to this. But now that I have a job, I have a schedule, which means I can be better with my time management. This will help me plan days I want to film or edit, start exercising by walking the dogs, tend to the house, etc. So I'm looking forward to how I will balance my work and personal life. I know this was not like my previous videos, and I am sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, click that like button, subscribe to my channel to see more Disney Princess bullet journal videos, and just let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And stay tuned for more drama.